Hello aspirants, I hope you all are doing good. So my namaskar, my pranam, my adab, my sasrikal to all of you. So today we are going to talk about a beautiful rule on percentages, right? So I have named it as Guru Mantra 1, right? So before that guys, please come and see what Unacademy offers. Unacademy Ultra Combat, please Saturday, October 22, 11 a.m. Please enroll yourself. And we are the India's largest learning platform. All of you know that, isn't it? So when you think of UPSC, I think you always think of an academy. And this is one of the reasons, we have got the best team in India when we talk about UPSC preparation. Great. And ultimate batch for UPSC CSE 2023 bilingual. The batch starts on October 20th. So you can contact and you know the faces very well, guys, right? Then there is an October extension offer where you can now extend the benefits of Iconic and Plus courses. So the details are given over here, guys. Also, there is a special surprise for UPSC CSE Prelims 2023 aspirants. They're launching a 9-month plus GS subscription for you. So you can actually enroll. There is an early bird prize also available till October 24th. Guys, please mark it. And yes, we are launching CSAT batches. So very soon you would get notification for CSAT batches. We are starting in November and we have got these batches for a very meager fees, 8,999 only. So you should actually subscribe. All right. So CSAT won't be a problem now. Great, right, guys? And then compete. Guys, this is real good information. Battle and know where you stand when a laptop and prize is worth rupees 2 lakh. And Unacademy Services Championship is back. Win scholarships, prizes for a pool of 40 CR. And top 5 rankers to win an exclusive meet and greet with an IAS officer. There are 50 MCQs and this is just 60 minutes of time, November 13th. Note on the time, 11 a.m. And then guys, if you have problem paying money upfront, we have an advantage for you. You can take an offer of an EMI as well. So all you need to do is call up 8585858585 and please avail the benefits. Also, UPSC CSE test series, the right direction. We have mains test series and easily enroll yourself, right? And now about the educator, my name is Rishi Bhargava, and I train students for UPSC CSAT. And for the last few years, UPSC CSAT has been the biggest hurdle. And many a times you analyze that, GS score cutoff is going down. And if you analyze it properly, it is because people are not able to clear CSAT, right? I have heard this sentence many a times. Sir, GS तो हो गया, CSAT नहीं हुआ, right? This is something I am really amazed that people are not able to clear CSAT when this is a qualifying paper. And I would, talk about a lot of reasons. Before that, I would say let's talk about something really interesting. And guys, you can follow us on our Telegram channel, IAS Icons 1, and also you can follow me on the community, Bhargava Rish. So let's talk about Check the CSAT, what and why. I am today talking about Guru Mantra. Guru Mantra 1. Percentages. Guru Mantra 1, percentages. So I am going to talk about something really interesting, something really amazing. I know you guys are going to love it, right? So let's see what exactly is what exactly I'm going to talk about. When we talk about percentages, see, percentages play a real important part in our life. Yes, we have been judged, right, by this tool called percentages, by our own relatives, families, family friends. कितने percentage थे, right? It's like, you know, when you see the movie Sholay says, कितने आदमी थे, huh? So either we generally find whenever we go to some family gathering or somewhere, we are judged like, what percentage 10th class? What percentage 12th class? You don't have good percentage? Go at the back. Right? So there are toppers in the family, there are IITians, there are AIM students, you know, they get all the tawajjuh in the family where they say, wow, great. Percentages, you know, that was it. Since childhood, you know, I've heard, you know, few things. Iska percentage bekar, right? Second is average, right? This is Indian parents at their best. But when we talk about percentages, many of you just do not know some important aspects, so we are going to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about relationship. So when I talk about guys, come on, not your relationships, not any of my relationships. I'm going to talk about relationship between percentages and ratios. A relationship between percentages and ratios. Yeah, this is important, right? What relationship between percentages and ratios? So we all know since our childhood we have scored this 25 upon 25. The teacher used to write like this, or maybe 30 out of 30 teacher used to write and say excellent, right, or very good, and we used to count those excellents and goods. I don't know about you, but we used to do that, right? So why teacher would write 25 upon 25? Because 25 upon 25 comes out to be 1, and we know that 25 upon 25 is 100%. So this 100% is equivalent to 1 in terms of ratio. 30 upon 30 is 1, right? So ratio, right? So first important part, 1 corresponds to 100%. 1 corresponds to 100%. And then many of you know that whatever I'm going to write, you may be knowing it, may not be knowing it, but I'm going to derive certain excellent results out of it. So what is 1 by 2? Sir, 50%. What is 1 by 3? Sir, 33.33%. And somewhere down the line you may find this 33 1 by 3%. Do not hesitate, right? By 4, 25%. 1 by 5, 20%. 1 by 6 is 16.66%, or written as 16, 2 by 3%. 1 by 7, 14.28%. 1 by 8, 12.5%. 1 by 9 is 11.11%, and 1 by 10 is 10%. Can you write it properly? It is really important. Right? 1 by 11, 9.09%. 1 by 12. Now listen, 1 by 12, right? So it's actually 1 by 4, and 1 by 4 is 25%. So 25% divided by 3 comes out to be 8.33%, or again written as 8 1 by 3%. 8.33%, or 8 1 by 3%. 1 by 13, 7.69%. Just keep it in your mind. I don't say you need to remember them all. Just keep it in your mind, right? 1 by 14, 7.14%. 7.14%. And then 1 by 15. Again, I just don't say that you remember it as a whole. 1 by 5 is 20%. 1 by 15 is 1 by 5 upon 3. 20 upon 3 comes out to be 6.66%, or 6 2 by 3%. And 1 by 16 comes out to be 6.25%. 1 by 20 comes out to be 5%. 1 by 25 comes out to be 4%. So kindly at least remember these percentages. Important. Sir, we know many of them. Yes, you know many of them. I understand that. We are going to derive a beautiful, beautiful relation, right? So just wait. Just wait. Alright, so kindly mark it once. What relationship? That is the reason we are doing this topic, right? So first important aspect, I say, what is 77.77% of 8181? See, result number 1. What is 77.77% of 8181? Many of you, see, this is what you're going to do. Sir, this is 77.77 upon 100 into 8181, which comes out to be 7777 upon 10000 into 8181. Then, sir, cut nahi raha hai. No cancellation. Cut gaya, right? They know this, that you are going to do this. That is the reason I've given this question, right? Come on, why would you calculate, guys? See, this is the reason I have written those important parts. Now, please pay attention. See this. What is 11.11%? Sir, 1 by 9. I say multiply this by 7. What is 77.77%? Sir, 7 by 9. That is what I wanted you to do. You had to check 7 by 9 of 8181. Cancel 909. Your answer is 6363. Point number 1, multiples of 11.11. Right. So remember, what is 22.22%? 2 by 9. What is 44.44%? Sir, 4 by 9. What is 55.55%? Sir, 5 by 9. What is 77.77%? Sir, 7 by 9. What is 88.88%? Sir, 8 by 9. So, part 1, multiples of 11.11% are really, really important. Keep this thing in mind. That is the reason actually you remember those ratios. I don't know what else. Why should I remember those ratios other than this reason? So I've given you a beautiful, beautiful reason why you remember these ratios, right? Then, part 2. Now you're a bit like ready, huh? Now you know something good is happening, right? So I say, what is 63.63% of 7777? Again, you just cannot talk about 63.63 upon 100 into 7777, which is 6363 upon 10000 into 7777. It won't give you any result. But you know, the 63.63, isn't it? 63.63, multiple of 9 dot same multiple of 9. This is, we just know this. Listen, we know this part, guys. What is 1 by 11? Sir, 9.09%. So multiply by 2. 2 by 11 is 18.18%. 3 by 11 is 27.27%. 4 by 11 is 36.36%. 5 by 11 is 45.45%. 6 upon 11 is 54.54%. 7 upon 11 is 63.63%. Got it? 8 upon 11 would actually be 72.72%. So this is the way, you know, the question would come, right? 18.27.27, 36.36, 45.45, 54.54, 63.63. So a multiple of 9 dot a multiple of 9 is the key. So 63.63 would be 7 upon 11 into 7777. Cancel 707. Your answer is 4949. See this. Otherwise, you may not even get an answer. That is the reason we actually remember these fractions and corresponding percentages. Clear? What is 1 by 11? 9.09. 9.09 may not matter to me, but the multiples of 9.09 now matter to me. So please mark it as really, really important. Great. So learning is such a fun, guys, huh? Next, let's see. So now you are getting accustomed to it, sir. Yes, we like it. I say, what is 37.3? 37.5% of 37.5% of 8064. I know you are not going to move like 37.5 upon 100 because you know, yes, there is something has been taught to you. So you now need to understand, you just need to go back and relate a fraction and a percent with 37.37. So 37.25. I think this is it, guys. 1 by 8 is 12.5. 1 by 8 is 12.5. Now this is a relationship that I need. Listen, sometimes we are very, very reluctant to multiply with a fraction or a decimal. Suppose I say it is 12.5 percentage is 1 by 8. If I multiply this whole by 3, so 12 threes are 36 and 0.5 threes are. So this is what I'm talking about. 12.5 into 3 is basically 12 plus 0.5 into 3. 12 into 3 is 36 and 0.5 into 3 is 1.5, which is 37.5 percentage. But this happens in my mind. 12 threes are 36.5, threes are 1.5. 36 plus 1.5 is 37.5. So 37.5% is actually 3/8 of a number, and a very regular recurring percentage in most of the examinations. 37.5, right? Similarly, if you multiply by 5, see 12 fives are, now see, I'm just talking it in front of you. 12 fives are 60 and 0.5 fives are 2.5. 60 plus 2.5 is 62.5. So I say 62, 5% is actually 5 upon 8. And then multiply by 7. So 12 sevens are 84 and 0.5 sevens are 3.5. 84 plus 3.5 is 87.5. It is 87.5% is equal to 7/8 of a number. 87.5% is equal to 7/8 of a number. And there is one more way of relating. You may go for a counter way of relating. See, I say 87.5% is basically 100% minus 12.5%. 100% is 1. 12.5% is 1 by 8. Comes out to be 7/8 of a number. A great way of getting a relationship between a fraction and a percentage, isn't it? So 87.5% is actually equal to 7/8 of a number. Similarly, you can think of, like, I can just change something, more than 100 is something always bothering. What is 112.5%? Now please don't worry, 112.5% in terms of would actually be easy. Why? Because it is 100% plus 12.5%. 100% is 1, 12.5% is 1 by 8 is equal to 9 by 8. Got it? So 112% is actually equal to 9/8 of a number. 9/8 of a number. Not at all a tough proposition. So questions can go beyond 100%. I say, what is 137.5%? Now you are smart. You say 1 plus 3 by 8 is 11 by 8. So do you think this is easier to do, or kindly, putting it in terms of fraction is easy to do? I think putting in terms of fraction is actually easier, isn't it? Not tough at all. So let's seek an answer. So this is actually 3/8 of 8064. So you cancel off 1008, which comes out to be 3024. Think how tough it would have been if you had done 37.5 upon 100 into 8064, which is 375 upon 1000. into 8064. It would have been tough proposition. I think I've got an answer without actually involving myself into too much of calculation. And that is a purpose, that is the reason you actually remember these percentages. Isn't it? That obviously is the reason you remember these percentages. For example, it could have been so tough otherwise to find 111.11%. How tough it is, 111.11%. But now you know it is exactly equal to 100% plus 11.11%. 100% is 1, 11.11% is exactly equal to 1 by, guys, 11.11%. I think we haven't done it right. I think I should have written 111.11%. That's 100 and we have done 11.11%. Come on. I think it is 1 plus 11.11%, which is 1 plus 1 by 9 here. Come on, 10 by 9. It is so easy. 10 by 9, not at all tough, right? We have done it, right? 111.11. So 1 by 11 is actually, 1 by 9 is actually 11.11%, right? So 10 by 9. So I was more relating it into, so I say, like if I say what is 27.27%. It could have been so tough otherwise. Now I know it is actually 100% plus 27.27%. 100% is 1. 27.27% is actually 3 upon 11. Right, guys? 1 plus 3 upon 11, 9.09, right? 11 by 11 is 9.09. And you just add it, it comes out to be 14 by 11, guys. 14 by 11. So with this, I hope you have good clarity that why do we need it, isn't it? Important part is why do we need it? Clear? Chalo, let's see the next one. So a lot of time I see a lot of people messing around with this. We know that 20% is equal to 1 by, everyone knows this, 20% is equal to 1 by 5. Then also, guys, what is 40%, guys? 40% would be 2 by 5. I see a lot of time people taking 40% is equal to 40 upon 100. Cancel, cancel. No. Any multiple of 20% has to be sorted like this now. So I say 60% is 3 by 5. I say 80%, it is 4 by 5. 100% 5 by 5, which is equal to 1. Right, then 120% is exactly equal to 6 by 5, 140% is equal to 7 by 5, 1 is equal to 8 by 5, and so on. So keep this thing in mind. 20% and its multiples should not be talked about. Yeah, come on, I don't even want to talk about these. Similarly, what about 25%? 25% is 1 by 4, so odd multiples. 75% is 3 by 4, odd multiples. 125% is 5 by 4, 175% is 7 by 4, 225% is 9 by 4, and so on. You may have another way of thinking, sir, shall we remember it? I don't say you should remember it. I genuinely am telling you, I don't remember them at all. So what do you do, sir? See, 222%, 222%, 225%. 225% would actually be equal to 1 by 4, 9 by 4. 9 by 4, isn't it? Now I don't know whether you do it in what way. How do you take LCM? I don't take LCM at 4 plus 1 by 4, which is 9 by 4. Better logical aspect, isn't it? It is not at all tough. And now I hope that odd multiples of 25 should not be, be a tough proposition for all of you, isn't it? It should not be a tough proposition for all of you. The next one. Now there is a great problem with something. So let's talk about it. See, 100% is 1, 50% is 1 by 2. So 5% is 1 by 20. 5%. So 5% is really, really important. A lot of time I see a lot of people struggling with 5%, especially two percentages, that's called 55% and 45. I would say 55% is basically 50% plus 5%, which is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 20, which is actually 20 by, 10 by 20 plus 1 by 20, which is actually 11 by 20. You can directly keep this thing in mind. 55% is actually direct. 50% is 1 by 2, 5% is 1 by 20. Now 1 by 2 is 20 plus 1 by 20 is 20. Similarly, 45% is basically 50% minus 5%, which is actually 1 by 2 minus 1 by 20, which is 10 by 20 minus 1 by 20, which is 9 by 20. So you can directly think of 45% as 9 by 20. So 55 11 by 20, 45 9 by 20. You can keep it in your mind. But suppose you don't like formulas, which I actually also appreciate, because I don't like too many things to remember. Not a formula, basically you don't like to remember, right? So suppose you don't like to remember, but you have to find 55%. There is a way to think about it. Say, what is 55% of 480? Rather than going for 11 by 20 or 480, you can actually directly do that. You can think otherwise also. See, 50% is 240. Listen, 50% in your mind, 50% of 480 is 240, right? So 50% is 240, then 5% is 24, isn't it? So, but thinking in my mind, 50% is what? 240 and 5% is 24. If you add it in your mind, 55% actually comes out to be 264. You can write 264 directly. Easy, isn't it? So what would be 45%? Just minus it 216. And it has to happen. See, it's really, really important that you should think these things in your mind. So suppose say what is 52.5%. Now listen guys, 100% is 1. 1 by 2, 1 by 20, 2.5% is 1 by 40. And you can think the other way also, sir. 25% is 1 by 4. So 2.5% is 1 by 40. Agreed, right? That's classic, right? So now what is 2.5%? Sir, it is 50% plus 2.5%, which is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 40, which comes out to be 20 by 40 plus 1 by 40, which is equal to 21 by 40. So 52.5% is 21 by 40. 55% was 11 by 20. 52.5% is 21 by 40. If you want to remember it, please remember it. If you don't want to remember it, okay, right? So say what is 47.5%? That's actually 50% minus 2.5%. 50% is 1 by 2, 2.5% is 1 by 40, which comes out to be 20 by 40 minus 1 by 40, which is 19 by 40. So 47.5% is 19 by 40. Isn't it? Or you may think of this as, sir, why not it is 100% minus 52.5%, which is 100%. Is what? 1 minus 21 by 40, which is 19 by 40. See, anyway, you arrive at something which is actually really, really good. So you may remember it if you want to. I am not like in for too many things to remember, right? I would rather say, I say, what is 47.5% of 400? So I'll rather say, see, what is 50%? Listen, what is 50%? 200, right? What is 5%? See, 50% is 200, 5% is 20, 2.5% is 10. So it's actually 50%. I don't want to remember anything. I don't want to, remember too many things. I think the classic case of this iteration of 100%, 50%, 10%, 5%, 2.5%, in between 25% is really, really important, right? If you are comfortable with these percentages, actually you are really, really comfortable, and comfortable in terms of fractions, right? Then you are really, really, I can write it if you want to. 100% is 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 10, 1 by 20, 1 by 40. If you are smart, you shall be able to do these things like a click. With that, I hope that you have enjoyed Guru Mantra 1. So please stay tuned for more classes, and very soon we are launching CSAT batches, so you can understand the panorama of knowledge that you guys are going to have. And remember, CSAT is not easy, right? And it prepares you for basic aptitude. So all of you should actually be joining these batches. With that, my namaskar to all of you, my greetings to all of you. I hope that you stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much. And at the end, Jai Hind.